Automation means anyone? Automation means what? What is meaning of automation? And what is the difference between manual testing and automation testing? Anyone? What do you feel like automation means what? General question. Interview also they will ask you this question. Can you define what is difference between manual testing and automation testing? So what is the difference between manual and automation? Anyone? Manual testing means what? Automation testing means what? What is the difference? What is the difference, guys? Anyone?
By using automation, we can easily do the
Hmm.
tasks,
Hmm.
which is mostly
Hmm.
repeating. It's time reducing.
Ah.
It reduces the time.
Hmm. Correct. So,
And
hmm. Correct. Go ahead.
here we are doing little bit of coding.
Hmm. Coding this part is required. Script is required. Yes. Yes, correct. So manual testing means what? See here in manual testing, we are not using any tools to execute, right? So suppose if you want to go with manual testing, so what we are doing, simply we are opening the Chrome browser. We are opening the Chrome browser. Here we are not writing any script here. See, can you please confirm, are you able to see my screen? Just I'm typing Amazon and clicking the enter, right? So this process, so whatever we are doing this process, we can call it as what? Manual testing. See, just today I'm clicking what today deals, okay? Prime videos. This is what manual testing. Here I'm not doing any script and I'm not using any tools. Okay. This process we can call it as what? Manual testing. When you're talking about automation, what is called automation? Automation means what? You need to write a script. The script is automatically generate the each and everything. Like what are your test cases you written, right? All your test cases will be executed by the script itself. See, now we are writing the test cases for manual test cases as well as automation test cases. So manual test cases means what? We need to execute. See, we are only entering the Amazon and we are only clicking today deals and we are only clicking the registry. These all are what we are only are doing, right? So this process we can call it as what? Manual process. Whereas automation means what? You need to write, you need to use some tool. First of all, you need to use some tool, and after that you need to write some script, and after that you need to execute this script. Execute the script. Simple. Any automation, go with any automation. First, you need to learn about the tool. After that, you need to learn about the coding. Coding means what? Like a scripting or a coding. Once you are done with that, then we need to execute the scripts. Okay, you can go with any automation tools. Okay, but manual is not like that. Manual is what? Test cases. What are the test cases we have, right? All the test cases we can execute by manual itself. Okay, by you just what you are opening you with your own. You're not using any tools and script for manual testing. Okay, it is very clear, right? But don't say automation means Selenium. So that is wrong. Okay, most of the people are say that what is automation means the people are saying that Selenium. See, Selenium is what? One of the part of automation. Okay, it's not like automation means everyone is saying that Selenium. So Selenium is what? One of the part of automation. Okay. So manual testing means what? The test cases are executed without support from tools or a script. We are not using any tools and we are not writing any script. Such kind of testing we can call it as what? Manual testing. Whereas automation testing means what? Automation testing or they're executed. Okay, they're executed. What are you saying? They're executed support from tools. A tool can might be anything. Okay, Here the tool can might be anything, okay, Selenium or Skypress, or there are multiple tools will be there, okay, Selenium tools or multiple tools will be there. Again, automation tools or multiple tools will be there. Don't say Selenium is only automation. That is wrong answer actually. In interview, we will ask anyone what is difference between automation and manual means they will say that automation means Selenium only. The Selenium is what one of the tool to execute, to write or to execute the scripts. Okay, don't say automation means only a Selenium. There are multiple automation tools will be there in the market. Okay, understanding, right? So don't say automation means only Selenium. Selenium is the part of automation. Okay. Okay, it will support what scripts and software. With this, automated test cases are executed with the assistance of what a tool. We need to learn first tool, then we need to write the script and we need to execute. Simple, guys. Okay. Now, automation part is very, very important in right now because everyone is asking what automation, 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 automation. Okay. So automation part is very, 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 very important. Okay. Let's see. What is Selenium WebDriver? We will just see previously there are RC, there are what we can say that there are 4 components will be there. Let's see first when what is Selenium WebDriver? Okay, what is Selenium? Okay, so you want to learn the Selenium means what we need to do. You need to go with always the respective site selenium.dev. So you always open this site, okay, for your reference, okay. So always you need to check your reference, okay. That is very, 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 very important. Now, simple interview question. They will ask you, what is Selenium? What is Selenium? So no need to by heart all the things. Here is clearly mentioned that Selenium automates browsers. So what is this meaning? Anyone? What is this meaning? Selenium automates the browsers means what? So you can automate what? The Chrome browser. You can automate what? Edge Chrome. You can automate what? Firefox. Any browser you can automate. Okay, by using of Selenium, what you can do? You can automate any browsers. Okay, Chrome browser you can automatically you can launch the Chrome browser and you can enter the Amazon and you can perform all the things with the script. Okay, what is Selenium means? Simple thing, what you can say that Selenium automates the web browsers. You can automate any web browsers. You can automate Chrome. You can automate Edge Chrome. You can automate Firefox. You can automate Safari. Any browser you can automate. Okay, by learning of Selenium. Is it clear? So it's very, very easy one. Okay, don't need to panic. Okay, Selenium is a suite of software tools to automate the web browser. Okay, by using of Selenium, we can use the Selenium. Before we start the Selenium, what are the advantages and what are the disadvantages? Okay, that is also is very, very important, right? Okay. Before that, we will see what are the 4 components. Then you will get a clear picture. There are 4 components in the Selenium. See, this is very, very important. Basic one. This is the basic one. What are the 4 components? Selenium IDE. What is called IDE? Anyone have idea? Integrate Development Environment. Selenium RC. What is called Selenium RC? Let's see. Selenium WebDriver and Selenium Grid. So when the Selenium is started, right, they come up with what? Selenium IDE. The starting first when they introduce the Selenium, right, in the year of some year will be there. Okay, they introduce what? First thing is what? 2004. Okay, they launched 2004. Okay. First, they introduce what? IDE. What is called IDE? IDE is nothing but what? Integrated Development Environment, which is a plugin. What is called plugin? You know, right? What is plugin? So you can add all your plugins here. Okay, browser plugins. There are a lot of plugins will be there. You need not install. Just you can go and you can add all your plugins. Okay. It's a kind of plugin for web browser for Firefox. Okay, initially they started with what Firefox, but what we can say that we can plug in with any browser now. Okay, initially they started with what Firefox. What IDE will do, what it will do. See, it allows us to record and play the script. So if you don't know how to write the script, not a problem. You don't know how to automate the script, how to automate the application, not a problem. You can use what IDE. So first of all, what you need to do, you need to plug in, sorry, you need to plug in the IDE. Suppose you can go to any browser, try to execute in Edge Chrome. Okay, Chrome is also not, recently they are not allowing. So what you can do is, let's see. What you can do, IDE, type for IDE. Okay, plugin. So there are a lot of IDE plugins will be there. Hmm. Selenium IDE. Hmm. See, first of all, you need to see, get from Edge Chrome, add on the store. Okay, you can add this one. Okay, when I'm adding this one, right? If you observe this one, see, it is already, in my case, it is already added. Okay, so that's the reason it is saying that remove. Okay, I'm removing first now. Again, for your case, I'm showing again. See, first what you need to take Selenium IDE. Okay, now get it. Add extension. See, it is adding to my browser. It's very easy, guys. Hmm. Now, what I need to do, I don't know anything about automation part, right? So I want to execute the application. Okay, so simply take any application. Better you can take Selenium.dev. Take light application. When you are learning anything, right? Don't go with the complicated things. Okay, simple things you need to learn first. Then you need to learn complicated things next. Okay, basics you need to learn first. Then you can learn later on. You can learn other things. Okay, simply what I can do is, this site I want to automate. Okay, so I don't know anything about the automation, but I want to execute with the script. So what you can do is simply open that IDE. So what IDE will, just now I told you, right? What is IDE? IDE is what? It allows us to what? Record and play. So no need to write any script. Okay, simply what you can do is open, create a new project. Project name you can give SIM. Okay, click OK. Now simply playback base URL. You can give the base URL here. Okay, here if you observe that record option will be there. If you start record, it will launch this one. Okay, if you start recording, it will launch here and it will give you commands. Okay, what command to write, to click the buttons and all the things. Okay, if you don't know anything about automation part, right, you can learn self-learning. You can learn here. Okay, what exactly it is doing, you can learn here. So now let's try with record. Okay. It is opening right now. What I'm doing, I'm clicking downloads. Now I'm clicking what documentations, projects, and support. Okay, let's see. My automation is done. Okay, the script is done. Okay, so what I can do is I'm doing stop recording. Now it is asking what the test case name. This is what test case 101. Okay, now click OK. Simple. See what exactly it is happened here. You can learn here. Okay, so based on, see, first it is what open the URL. Then it will set the window size. It set the window size. Next, what it did, it click is the command to write the script. Here also click. Here also click. Now you can save this one. Now see, the interesting part in automation part is what once you written the script, right? Once you record all the things, right? Multiple times you can run this script. See, run the test. See, I'm not doing anything. If you observe this one, automatically it launch, it clicks the downloads, it clicks the documents, it clicks the support, and your test case is completed. TC001 completed successfully. This is called automation. We are using some tool and the tools, and we are writing some script, and the script will execute automatically. See, if you run this test again, see, I'm not doing anything. Automatically it will click the downloads and download projects and supports. Is it clear? So initially they introduce what IDE. What is called IDE? IDE is nothing but what integrated development environment, which is the plugin for web browsers. Okay, you can add now today. What you can do is, if you don't have any idea about Selenium, so what you can do is simply you can add the plugin and test your application and check whether it is working properly or not. Okay, got it right? So first is what they introduce ID, but in ID we can't do modifications, and you cannot do customization according to your application. You can't do all the things, right? Then they introduce what? RC. What is called RC? What is called RC, guys? Remote control. Why people are using Selenium? Because RC stands for what? Remote control, which allows to develop to code in their preferred language. See, this is not specific for one language. Okay. Generally, the tool is what for specific for one language. Okay. The tool is only support for .NET. The tool is support for only Java. The tool is only support for C#. Okay. It's not like that. Selenium is what you can use any language. Like suppose you good in Java, you can use. You are in good in C#, you can use. You are in good in .NET, you can use. You are good in Python, you can. You can good in Ruby, you can use. So that the reason Selenium is most famous everywhere. The Selenium we can use, because in interview they will ask you why the other tools is also will be there, why I need to use Selenium. Then you need to answer Selenium is supports is multiple languages, not only one language. It will support Java, it will support Python, it will support C#, it will support Ruby, it will support etc. Okay, it's not only one specific language. Okay, so if you in your project Java related means you can use Java related. So there are number of what we can say that in multiple languages. Okay, it is not only one language. Okay, you can it will support, say, Java. If suppose the project is Java, you can write the JavaScript. Okay, if it is Python, you can write the Python. If it is C#, you can write the C#. If it is Ruby, you can write in Ruby. With JavaScript or Catalan, there are multiple things will support with the Selenium. Now AI assistance is also coming. Recently, I heard the one of the article, by using of AI assistance, you can create all these things. Okay, no need to write a code. That days is gone. Writing the code, executing things, that days are gone. Just by using of AI assistance, you can execute all these things. But you need to understand the tool first. What is the Selenium WebDriver? What is RC? What is ID? First of all, you need to understand these terminologies. Now, when you are talking about Selenium WebDriver, okay, when you are talking about Selenium WebDriver means what? What is meaning of WebDriver? See, the WebDriver is very, very important. It has been implemented throughout the browser-specific driver. So how I'm launching the Chrome, how I'm launching the Firefox, how I'm launching the Edge Chrome. There are browser-specific drivers will be there. Suppose I want to launch any browser in the Chrome. How I'm launching, there is a specific driver will be there. Chrome driver will be there. So when I want to launch a Chrome browser means what driver I need to use? Chrome driver. When I want to launch Firefox means what driver I need to require? Firefox driver is required. So interview question again, they will ask you, I want to launch a different browsers. So in how you will launch the different browsers means by using Selenium WebDriver, we can automate the web browsers, and it is the browser specific driver. So first of all, you can take Chrome driver. Based on the Chrome driver, what browser you can launch? Chrome browser. And Firefox driver, you can launch the Firefox browser. Okay, Edge driver. Based on the Edge driver, you can launch the Edge. So what is Selenium? That is what initially we discussed, right? What is Selenium? Selenium automates what? Web browsers. So this is what the definition of what a Selenium. What is the Selenium? The Selenium is nothing but what? The Selenium automates the web browsers. Simple, no need to read complicated things, okay? So simply you don't go with interview questions also. You can simply go prepare yourself in case anyone asks in interview what I need to answer. See, just now we discussed Selenium is a suite of tools for automates the web browsers. This is the one line answer in interview. You can say the story when it is introduced, no need to read all the things. Okay, not required when it is introduced, who is introduced, that is not required. 2004. Okay, but simply in anyone ask you what is Selenium, simple definition: Selenium is a suite of tools for automates web browser. What are the tools? What are the suits? Like previously, initially, when they introduce, I told you, right, there are four components. What are the four components? IDE and what are there? RC and WebDriver and the grid. Now, currently, we don't have IDE. No one is using IDE. RC is already merged with the WebDriver. Only we are seeing what WebDriver now in RC4. So in now currently in Selenium 4, only we have what WebDriver. So what WebDriver will do? See, WebDriver means what WebDriver will do means it's very important. Okay, if you know this one, you can go for interview. Selenium automates and control activities performed by web browser. By using of WebDriver, what we can do, we can automate and control activities. What activities you perform when your browser is open? When your browser is open, what activities you are perform? I'm clicking here. This is one activity, right? So I'm clicking here. This is one activity. Scrolling down. This is one activity. And scrolling up, I'm clicking each and every link. So these all are what activities. By all these activities, how we can control by using of what? Selenium WebDriver. Simple, guys. If you know the Selenium WebDriver, then you can automate any browser. See, you can automate this browser and you can click this one and you can read this data, you can read all these things and you can validate, you can perform all the activities in this web page. All the activities, what are the activities here, right? All the activities you can perform. So that is the reason in interview, why they are, see, in real time, they will only check whether you have the knowledge, basic knowledge or not, they will check. Most of the people, what they're doing, they're not reading properly, they are not practicing. Still, who are done with automation in other institutes, you ask them to launch a browser. Still, the people are not able to launch the browsers. That is the problem. Because they are not practice. If you are want to get into job within 1 month or 45 days, okay, you need to deep drive here in Selenium, not like just as a so because you are going with experience, right? Manual means you can manage in your real time, but automation you cannot manage until unless you need to have a good sound knowledge in automation part. It's not like manual means what you can click, you can check whether it is pass or failing. That is very easy to tell. But in automation, you need to write a script to click this button and check whether it is working or not. You need to write some script. So if you don't know how to launch the browser and you don't know how to click this button and you don't know how to read that message, then it is very difficult, right? So whatever you are learning now, the basic part or whatever you are learning, You need to learn proper way. Okay. You need to learn in the proper way. Then only you will get into the IT company. But don't worry, if you know automation or if you don't know automation, but in your resume you need to kept automation. I have a good knowledge in automation. Then only your resume will pick. Otherwise, your resume will not be picked because all the companies they're looking for what automation. So they will check only you have the basic knowledge or not, because they will tell you once you get into the organization, right? Again, they will give you a KT. What is called KT? What is meaning of KT, guys? The KT is nothing but what? Knowledge transfer. Knowledge transfer. Again, they will tell you how to do that. But at least you need to know what is IDE. Suddenly in an interview or anywhere, they will ask you, do you know what is IDE? If you are not, if you say I don't know, means then it is a problem. Can you know what is RC? What is called RC? RC is nothing but what? Remote control. It will support multiple languages like Java, C Sharp, and Python and Ruby. What is WebDriver? By using of WebDriver, you can automate and control the activities performed on the web browser. It has been implemented through what? A browser specific driver. We have a Chrome driver. We have if you are using Selenium, what drivers we need to use? Chrome driver you need to use in case if you want to launch the Chrome browser. In case if you want to launch the Firefox, what driver you need to use? Firefox driver. In case you want to launch the Edge Chrome, means what driver you need to use? Edge Chrome driver. That is the reason we mentioned browser specific driver. All interview questions is covered now. Okay. Now, Selenium communicates how we are communicating with the browser to control. See, I'm controlling, I'm clicking what downloads, I'm clicking what the button. How we are controlling means by using of RC will support, like by writing the script. I'm writing the Java script, click WebDriver dot button. I'm identify that ID. So I am identifying that button ID. Then I'm writing the what action I'm doing, click dot click. So like that, we are communicating with the browser by using the script. Okay, understanding, right? It's very, very easy, guys. See, if you don't know anything about Selenium, what means you can go with ID. First, initially, you can go with ID. ID, we can see what operation, what command we need to use for click. Here, simply write click, 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 click. Okay. So we will see practically, don't worry. Okay, but you need to remember what are the four components in Selenium means. They won't ask what are the four components. In interview, they will ask you, can you define what are the components in Selenium? They will never say four. Okay, they will say that they will ask you what are the components in Selenium. You need to say Selenium IDE. Don't read it. Selenium IDE, Selenium RC. Don't sing. If you sing the song right, they will reject immediately. You need to explain them why we use IDE. IDE is nothing but what? Integrated development environment. It is a plugin and we can record and play. I'm not reading. What I show you, I'm telling. I'm not reading, right? What I show you here, I'm telling. The same way in interview also, you need to explain them, not like reading. Selenium automates the all browsers. Then you will be rejected. What is Selenium? Selenium is nothing but we can automate all the browsers and we can control and we can control and we can automate and we can control all the activities performed in the web browser. This is what the way you need to tell in interview. Most of the people, they will ask interview questions. If you Google it, open the browser and you can read Selenium interview question, means there are 1,000 questions, more than 1,000 million questions will come. But if you are not understand what exactly, then you cannot answer an interview. Okay, so please do not collect the interview question. First, try to understand the concept. What is IDE? What is RC? What is the Selenium WebDriver? And what is grid? So you need to understand the things, means no need to by heart. Tomorrow, if my interview means I can answer easily. What is ID? I can easily answer that ID is nothing but integrated development environment, which is the plugin you can record and play. That's it. No need to write the notes. No need to remember also, because I already did one practice. Then I always remember, right? No need to do and no need to refer also second time. So IDE, RC, WebDriver, and grid. What is grid? Let's see. So these are the basic components. Okay. What is grid? Now, no one is using grid because if you are using grid means we need to set the environment. Okay, it's a little bit difficult. So Selenium grid is used to execute parallel test case with Selenium RC in multiple browsers. Suppose you want to the same script you want to execute in multiple browsers and also in different operating system. Like suppose the same script you should need to run in Mac, you should need to run in Linux, you need to run in Windows. In that case, what kind of thing we need to use? Selenium grid we need to use. But the setup will take a lot of time. You need to prepare the server, you need to enable that. So the people are not using much now because there are more options to execute all the things. Okay, so we need not spend too much time here. So but in interview they will ask you what is the Selenium grid. The what Selenium grid will use? The Selenium grid is used to execute parallel test. See, parallel, if you know what is parallel means, word, the same script should be execute Windows and the same script should be execute in Mac and the same script should be execute in Linux environment. Okay, so by using a grid, we can achieve this one. What we can do is we can execute parallel test cases with RC. The run server test at the same time in the different missions and running in the different missions and operating system. I just told you, right? You can the same test case means the script will be executed in different operating systems and different missions. So today's session, what we learn, guys, what is Selenium? Selenium is nothing. What is the difference between manual testing and automation testing? That you need to remember. And what is automation? That you need to remember. And what are the four components in Selenium? That is interview question. And what is components? Each and individual components you need to remember. What is IDE? What is RC? What is WebDriver? And what is grid? Okay. Is it clear? Anybody have any questions so far? Are you getting? Don't buy heart. What I'm telling is what if you buy heart, you cannot answer in interview. Just understand the concept. What is IDE? What is RC? What is WebDriver? And what is grid? Okay. And now, uh, anywhere interview question again. This is again interview question. What is the advantages? Why I need to use Selenium only in interview question? Interview they will ask you indirect questions. Why I need to use? Can you please tell me why I need to use Selenium? So you need to say that Selenium is what? Open source. What is called meaning of open source, guys? What is the meaning of open source? Open source means what?
Not licensed.
Not license. Okay, no need to buy any license. Anyone can use. You can see now you can download the Selenium. Go to the Selenium site and you can download anything. Okay, but some tools will be there. Commercial means what? You need to buy the license. Suppose now AI, now people are talking about AI. No need to write all the script. If you create AI agent, right? So what you need to write? You need to create one test cases and you need to build the web driver. You need to monitor. So if you create AI agent means what it will do in real time, what it will do, you need not write all the things, but at least you need to understand the concept, right? What is WebDriver? What is the AI agent? How it works and everything you need to understand. Then only you can perform. Now, you will do? You writing the test cases, right? If you assign to AI agent will create all the scripts. Here, no need to write any script for you need not spend too much time here. AI will take care of that. That is what I told you, right? AI assistance. AI is like your buddy. Buddy means what? What is buddy? Your friend, your colleague, right? So don't worry about, don't think too much. Okay, in real time they will tell you how to execute with all the with AI by using of assistants and all the things. But at least you need to learn the tool. First, you are in good in this area, then you need to learn other areas. Okay, so every organization what they will look, they won't spend money. Okay, if they're spending the money and the tool is not giving accurate results, that money is wasted. And suppose think about in your organization, in your project, there are six testers, there are six people will be there, there are six testing team will be there. I need to buy for each and every person as a license. In our personal laptops, we can use trial and errors, but in organization laptops we cannot download commercial tools. Okay, they need to show audit. In audit, they need to show what tools we are using, whether it is commercial or not, whether it is what is the expired date, each and everything they will have some track. So every organization, if you want to use any what commercial tool means, for each and every tester, I need to buy that license. Okay, that is very difficult because that is more expensive money I'm spending with the testing team. So that's the reason they always go with what open source. What is called open source? The open source means what? There is no license to cost for it is used. Anyone can download, anyone can use. So that's the reason most of the organization initially they prefer what? Selenium. Why Selenium? It's a open source. Understanding, right? They won't buy the license. Okay, no need to buy the license. And what are the advantages? Selenium IDE components provide the access the Selenium should record and playback features which in non-programmer. Suppose I don't know anything about Selenium, but I can use what IDE. Just now we discussed what is called IDE, Integrated Development Environment. It is kind of plugin. We can record and we can play and we can learn what is happening exactly. So which are non-programmer. I don't know anything about coding. In that case also I can execute the script. Another more important is what Selenium Grid is helps in parallel and distributing testing. So I told you, right, if you use Grid, you can execute parallel testing. Like I told you, one script you can execute it in multiple operating systems and multiple browsers. And most widely used the programming language. See, this is what more advantage in Selenium. See, it is not is specific for one language. You can use multiple languages like Java, C Sharp, Ruby, and Python. Interview question: why we need to choose Java? I mean, why we need to choose Selenium? So you can tell all the things. First point is what? It is the open source, and it will support multiple languages. Okay, and it is support popular browsers. See, any application you are building, any application means the major browsers is what nowadays Chrome, Edge, Chrome. Chrome, people are using our daily life. What we are using Chrome only, right? Edge, Chrome. Internet is not there, right? Internet Explorer is closed. Okay, don't say Internet Explorer. Okay, Firefox, no people, not much more people will not use that one because the Firefox is not user friendly. So Chrome is what user friendly and Edge Chrome is user friendly and Mac Safari is user friendly. So these all are what advantages, okay? But the other side of the coin is what disadvantages. What is the limitations? See, this is very, very important. Interview, they will ask you most questions here on. Can we automate every application? No, we cannot automate everything. First of all, Selenium is only support for what? Web-based applications. So it will not support for what? Window-based applications. So this is very, very important point. So you cannot say that it will support for all the projects, all the applications. You cannot say that. Okay, first of all, you need to check whether it is web-based application or it's a window-based application. If it is window-based application, we cannot suggest use automation tool as an Selenium. Window-based application, it won't support. Mobile app cannot be tested by using Selenium. Again, see, mobile app, suppose your project is in both, you need to test with the web and as mobile. In mobile, you cannot test with the Selenium. Again, Selenium family, there is an Appium will be there. If you learn Appium, you can automate the mobile application. But here, we cannot test the mobile applications with the using of Selenium. And this is also is very, very important. They cannot test the capture and barcode. See, sometimes the dynamic barcodes will be there. For every product, there is a barcode will be there. That barcode we cannot read because that is very difficult to handle. Okay. But now recently one of the article there they introduced in RC4 also we can do that. But we need to check. Okay. But barcodes we cannot read by using of Selenium. And most disadvantage is what? Selenium cannot be generate any kind of report. So you are executing script, whether it is pass or fail, how you know? See here, IDE it is showing, right? IDE, when I'm running the script, it is showing what? Completed successfully. So at least it is sending one message, whether it is completing successfully. I'm able to see log.
Yeah.
Able to see what log. But whereas in Selenium, we cannot see any report. Understanding, right? We cannot see any report. If you want to see any report, means what we need to use? You need to use third-party tools like what? TestNG, JUnit, and extended reports. This is very, very important interview question. Can we Selenium generate the reports means? Yes, but we need to depend on what? Third-party tools, not in Selenium. Selenium will not generate any reports. Okay. If you want to see the report, what we need to do? We need to use what? Third-party tools like TestNG, JUnit, extended reports. So this is one of the most important. All interview questions, there indirectly they will ask you guys. In only 2 minutes only they will decide whether you are having offer or not. Okay, they won't spend more time. Okay, they will ask you if you say that Selenium will support the Windows means okay. Thanks. You do have any other question? Chalo. Next, they will ask you Selenium can generate the reports with its own. If you say yes means okay, done. So be careful when you are answering an interview. Very clearly, you need to explain them. Okay, don't buy heart. Okay. And one another disadvantage is what Selenium is a free tool. Thus, there is no ready vendor support. Suddenly, if you face any problem, right, you cannot call with the vendor. There is no vendor for here. Okay, suppose that is not supporting. Okay, then in that case, what we need to do? If it is commercial tool means what we can do is we can raise the ticket and we can talk with the customer care and we get the information. But in Selenium is not like that. We need to explore yourself. Okay, you need to learn your own. So if it is not working right, in that case, what you need to do? You need to check the community. Like Selenium communities will be there. You need to check in online. You need to go with online and you need to check the lot of communities will be there. You need to check in the browser. Like you can go with online communities. The same people are hitting some issue. The same issue means we can see that whether the other people are hitting the same or not. Okay, but there is no vendor support. And one more important thing is here. See, the user is expected to keep programming knowledge. See, previously when Selenium will come, right, they won't ask any Java question also. Directly they hire. But now more people are learning Selenium. So now competition is very high. Now what they are asking all Java related questions. So here programming knowledge is also is required here. Okay, if you are in good in programming, see again, programming means what? You are not be expert. See, basic knowledge, CoreJava. You heard about the CoreJava, right? If you know the CoreJava, within a 1 month you can crack this interview. Within 1 month, I'm challenging. Within 45 days, you can crack this job if you are in good in CoreJava. Okay, because some interviews, what they will do, they will ask you what only CoreJava related questions. Okay, they will ask you what only CoreJava related questions only. Okay, so see, you need to plan. If you have a good knowledge in CoreJava, if you have good knowledge in Selenium, right, within 45 days, you can crack your interview. Understanding, right? Is it clear? Satish, can you put mute from your end? Thank you. So CoreJava is very, 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 very important because competition right now, say fresher is coming, they're saying that I'm good in Java, I'm good in Python. If you know Python also, you within 45 days, you can say that I'm good in Python and Selenium. Offer is yours. Don't say I'm not getting jobs, guys. I'm not agree with that one. Don't say I'm not getting job. That is wrong statement. Who are Nothing. They don't know anything about Selenium. They don't know about the much knowledge in that area. Also, they're getting the job because they are spending some time and they are attending the interviews and they crack the interviews. You are blaming others and simply throw out in no jobs, no openings. Who said there are no openings, no jobs? There are plenty of jobs will be there. The number of jobs will be there in automation and manual, and there are a lot of jobs in testing side. Sir, people are still, almost 1 year, and yesterday one guy called. Sir, I'm not getting any calls. No, it won't get if you see your resume every day. You need to modify your resume. You need to open your resume. You need to add the skills. Every day you need to modify your resume. Then you automatically your resume will get fresh. And also you need to apply. You are not applying. You are simply showing only Naukri. Every day morning you are seeing your resume. No jobs. Every day you're seeing your resume, no jobs. No, don't do it like that. Okay, you can create a good Naukri profile. You need to create a good LinkedIn profile, and also you need to search in different areas. Then only you will get the job. Simply blaming others. No jobs, no jobs, not getting. My friend is still 2 years is not getting. Why you are bothering about your friend? First, you need to check yourself, then you need to bother about your friend. First, you need to settle, then you need to help others. So make sure, guys, definitely you will get, there are a lot of openings, okay? Even I heard a lot of openings in automation part. If you know or if you don't know also, you can mention, I have good knowledge in automation part, okay? Because sometimes what happens, right? They will hire you, they won't assign any automation part. They will only give what manual part, because sometimes I told you, right, there are a lot of challenging things will be there. We cannot automate every application. Okay. So you are working with the networking kind of related application. That application we cannot automate. Okay. We can use another tool. But they will check you at least one tool, automation. See, one car, right? Then other cars also you can drive easily. Not immediately. After drive 2, 3 times, you can learn easily because you already know the car driving. So other cars also you can drive easily. If you don't know anything about car driving, you cannot try with other cars, right? So the similar way, if you learn any tool like automation tool, if you learn one automation tool, then other tools are very, very easy. Okay, so very, very easy. But you need to expert in one area. You are expert in Java means you need to expert in Java only. Okay, because in interview, suppose you fail in Selenium, you are not able to answer, but Java you clear all the things, then offer is yours. No doubt at all. Because you can if you are in if you are not able to answer the Java related questions, right? The problem is what now the people are what they are not learning proper way. In interview, we don't ask anything. Simply, we don't want to waste your time and we don't want to waste our time also. Simply, what we will ask you in interview, please, can you share your screen and open the notepad, and simply we will ask you write one Java program. Simple interview. See how simple interview will be there. Techniques I'm telling. In interview, they ask you open your notepad, share your screen, webcam on, write any Java program. Then this guy is failed because you don't know anything how to write the Java program. So your profile will be rejected. Or simply they will ask you open a notepad, launch the Chrome browser. Your time starts now. So you need to prepare like proper way in case they ask you to open if they ask you to open the notepad and write a program, means you are able to write a program. Such a way you need to practice. They ask you to launch the Chrome browser, means you need to open the notepad and you need to write the command driver equals to new Chrome driver dot get, and you need to write the command. Then other people knows that, oh, you have a good confidence. Yeah, we can take this guy for the next round. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? So Joining the sessions is not important, guys. Practice. Manual you can forget. You can learn or not learn also not a problem. See, suppose you go with fake experience of manual 10 years. What they will do, they will ask you to test this application. What you will do, just simply you will click. You can say that it is working or not. So manual we can manage, but automation you cannot manage like that, because in automation what you need to do, you need to enter the URL, you need to launch the browser, you need to enter the URL, and you need to write the script for click, and then you need to check this message, and this message you need to read. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? So take it serious, what you are learning now, but it's very easy to crack if you plan well. So parallelly, you need to start CoreJava. DurgaSoft has a lot of videos. No need to, you have a lot of videos in online, or you can available. Just start with parallelly CoreJava related things, and we will see practically. See, manual means what? Only theory part, but in automation is what everything we need to do with practically. Okay, then only we can get it, otherwise it is very difficult to get it these things. So what we can do is tomorrow we'll see how to launch the browser. Okay, we'll see that part with the practically. And any one of your student need to share your screen. Okay, I'm not share my screen in program. Everything you guys need to share, and you need to do from your end. Okay, so Selenium is completely a different. Okay, it's not like I'm telling you're reading and you're listening. It's not like that. Anyone, you need to share your screen, and you need to do that. Okay, are you guys are ready? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, good. So tomorrow we'll start with that. Don't worry, guys. It's very easy to plan for 45 days to how to crack the interview. So that's very, very important. Now let's see. There are Selenium WebDriver language support, Java, C Sharp, and Python. So these all languages will support. Another is what? Selenium WebDriver browsers. I told you, right? Internet Explorer, Microsoft Edge, Firefox, Chrome. These all browsers we can execute. Okay. And operating system. This is also integration. We can use Windows, Mac, and OS, and different OS operating system, and Linux. Tomorrow we'll see. This is very, very important point. Tomorrow we'll see how to install the Eclipse, and how to download the WebDriver, and how to add the jar files. We'll see then tomorrow. Okay, we'll see that. Thank you, guys. Thanks for your time. Any questions? Last call. Anybody have any questions?
Sir,
Yeah,
good
go ahead.
morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
సార్ అక్కడ ఫ్రంట్ ఆఫీస్ లో మెటీరియల్ షేర్ చేయమంటే సార్ ఇంకా ఇవ్వలేదు మాకు అన్నారు సార్.
లేదండి, నేను ఆల్రెడీ డ్రైవ్ లో పెట్టేశాను. నేను ఒక్కసారి చెక్ చేస్తాను మీకు.
3
మాన్యువల్
days
కదా?
నుంచి వాళ్ళు అదే చెప్తాను సార్ ముక్సానా మేడం.
అరే, నాకు చెప్పాల్సింది కదండి. నేను చెప్తానండి, నేను మాట్లాడతాను.
ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయలేదు సార్ ఈ 4 days. వాళ్ళు మెటీరియల్ అది FAQs అవి లేవు కదా సార్.
అవును.
SRS
లేదు, నేను ఆల్రెడీ ఆ డ్రైవ్ ఆల్రెడీ డ్రైవ్ లోనే ఉంది. మైట్ బి మిస్కమ్యూనికేషన్.
డ్రైవ్ చేంజ్ చేసినారు సార్. డ్రైవ్ చేంజ్ చేసినారు కానీ ఒక్క మెటీరియల్ కూడా లేదు సార్.
లేదు, ప్రీవియస్ డ్రైవ్ లోనే ఉంటాయి అన్ని. వాళ్ళు ఏంటంటారు అంటే ఎవ్రీ బ్యాచ్ కి ద సేమ్, దాన్ని ఏమంటారు, అదే డ్రైవ్ ని షేర్ చేయాలి. మేబీ వాళ్ళు చేయలేనట్టుంది. ఓకేనండి, నేను చెప్తా.
కొంచెం షేర్ చేయమన్నాం సార్ ప్రాక్టీస్.
షూర్, డెఫినెట్లీ అండి, డెఫినెట్లీ.
SRS,
షూర్.
FRS.
Sure.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Is there anything else, guys? Anybody have?
We have provided documents, automation testing, CoreJava and Selenium.
Sorry, come again. Sorry.
Automation testing, Selenium, CoreJava, మెటీరియల్ ఎవరు ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తారా?
ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తామండి మనం. CoreJava అంటే నేను మీకు కావాలంటే పర్సనల్ గా నేను పంపిస్తా. బట్ హియర్ మనం ఏం చేస్తాం అంటే, ఇక్కడ CoreJava అంత డీప్ గా వెళ్ళాం. ఎందుకంటే ఇది 45 days ఓన్లీ, 40 days ఓన్లీ ఫర్ సెలీనియం. ఓకే, ఎందుకంటే చాలా మంది ఏం చెప్తారు అంటే CoreJava సెలీనియం అని చెప్తారు. CoreJava 15 days చెప్తారు, సెలీనియం 15 days చెప్తారు. ఆడికి అది రాదు, ఇది రాదు, మొత్తానికి 0 అయిపోతుంది. సో ఇక్కడ అలా చెప్పాం. ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే మనం ఓన్లీ కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ ఆన్ సెలీనియం అండి, కంప్లీట్ సెలీనియం. ఓకే,
బట్ ఇంటర్వ్యూ క్వశ్చన్స్ లో వచ్చిన మనకు
CoreJava అదే అంటున్నాం కదా, మీరు అదే అంటున్నా. మీరు ప్యారలల్ గా CoreJava స్టార్ట్ చేయాలి. నేను ఇస్తాను మెటీరియల్ కావాలంటే, నేను ఇస్తాను. నేను అదే అనట్లే. నేను ఏమన్నా అంటే మనం కోజావా మళ్ళీ ఒక 15 days 30 days పడుతుంది ఆ టైం. అదేంటంటే కోజావా లైక్ వీళ్ళు ఎలా చెప్తారంటే 15 days ఏదో పైన చెప్పేస్తారు ఓప్స్ కాన్సెప్ట్ ఇది అలా నేర్చుకోవద్దు. యూ నీడ్ టు బి స్ట్రాంగ్ ఇన్ దాట్ ఏరియా. నేను అదే చెప్తున్నాను కదా, మీకు నోట్ ప్యాడ్ ఓపెన్ చేసి ఒక ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాయమంటారు, అది ఏదైనా రాయండి అంటారు, అది మీరు రాసేటట్టు ఉండాలి.
అందుకే
అంటే
దాన్ని మేము నేర్చుకోవాలంటే అట్లీస్ట్ మాకు
మెటీరియల్ నేను
guidance.
ఇస్తానండి, నేను ఇస్తాను, నేను ఇవ్వను అనట్లే, నేను మొత్తం ఇస్తానన్నా. నేనేమన్నాను అంటే యూ షుడ్ లెర్న్ ప్యారలల్లీ, మీరు కూడా నేర్చుకోవాలి అంటున్నా.
ఓకే.
ఐ కెన్ షేర్ దట్ వన్, డోంట్ వరీ, ఐ విల్ గైడ్ యూ. నేను అదే
బట్ నేను
అంటున్నాను.
జాయిన్ అయింది ఈ రోజే కొత్తగా, ఎందుకంటే ఆటోమేషన్ మాత్రము నాకు ఈ రోజు జాయిన్ అమ్మన్నారు.
అచ్చా ఓకే, దట్స్ ఫైన్, నో ఇష్యూస్. ఐ విల్ షేర్ దట్ మెటీరియల్ అండ్ నోట్స్, ఇంటర్వ్యూ క్వశ్చన్స్ కొన్ని నేను షేర్ చేస్తాను. బట్ మీరు ఏం చేయాలి, మీరు నిజంగా ఆటోమేషన్ వైపు వెళ్దాము అనుకుంటే ఇవాళ నుంచే మీరు ఏం స్టార్ట్ చేయాలి, కోజావో స్టార్ట్ చేయాలి ప్యారలల్ గా మీ ఓన్ గా. ఓకే,
ఓకే.
ఈ రీల్స్ చూసే బదులు అందరినీ అంటున్నాను, మిమ్మల్ని కదా అందరినీ, యూ నీడ్ టు స్పెండ్ సమ్ టైమ్ ఆ రీల్ లోనే కోజావా రిలేటెడ్ ఏమైనా ఉంటే చూడండి.
ఓకే.
సో డోంట్ వేస్ట్ ద టైం, ఎందుకంటే 40 days మనం కొద్దిగా కాన్స్టెంట్ గా మనం వెళ్ళాం అనుకోండి, ఈజీగా కొద్దిగా జాబ్ 45 days.
ఓకే.
ఓకే చలో అండి, గుడ్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ.
డోంట్ వరీ, ఐ విల్ షేర్ దట్ మెటీరియల్ టూ. ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ గైస్, థ్యాంక్స్ ఫర్ యువర్
Please
టైం.
inform to front office, sir.
Sure, definitely, and thanks
Okay,
for
sir.
bringing,
Thank you, sir.
thanks for bringing me here, definitely. Sure guys, thank you. We'll see you on tomorrow. Have a nice day. We'll meet tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.